This photo was taken at Conkle's Hollow during a hike. At first glance, it shows a man in a red flannel walking near a rocky opening. But in the shadows behind him stands a pale figure, almost human-shaped, dressed in what looks like striped fabric. The person who captured the photo didn't notice anything unusual until 3 years later when they spotted the figure. There's no clear explanation, and some believe it could be a ghost. The ghost of a clown. A woman was walking home from work one night and decided to take a quick rest on a bench.
Мне ничего не сделать, я ее ёбну просто вообще не похуй. Настя, у нас есть доказательства. Да видно? Она ушла. Настя, я боюсь. Настя, я боюсь. Да видно? Посмотри, там видно? Слышишь ты, сука? Я сейчас тебя так пиздану, ты охуеешь. Шваль ты ебучий, блядь.
After sitting for just 2 minutes, she noticed a masked man, barely visible, standing still behind a tree. The camera shook slightly as she prepared to run, her body froze in panic while her mind raced. Was this just someone playing a sick joke, or something worse? And more importantly, what would have happened if she hadn't seen him in time? 3 years ago, someone heard a blood-curdling scream outside their house. It echoed from the woods near a steep drop that led straight to the highway, right across from a cemetery. It sounded like a terrified woman crying out in fear, but the person wasn't entirely sure. Maybe it was just wildlife. They called the police and even sent them the video just in case, but no one ever got back. No missing persons, nothing. To this day, that scream still haunts their memory. It couldn't have just been wildlife. Not if they never heard it again, right? On June 6, 2025, Dundee set out from Islip Saddle, filming another peaceful hike. But near Javis Memorial Picnic Ground, he noticed a car parked oddly close to an embankment.
Anyway, I broke camp at Islip Saddle that morning, and I decided to do like a mile more of road walk before joining the PCT again. And you know, as I approached the Javis Memorial Picnic Ground, I noticed there was a single car in the parking lot, and it was backed up to the edge. But what really caught my attention was that the back tires were way up on the embankment. So that caused me to walk over and take a closer look. And that's when I noticed the rope that was tied to the back and disappearing over the edge.
A rope trailed from its rear, disappearing over the edge. Curious, he looked over and froze. A man was hanging from the rope, lifeless. Dundee rushed back to the camp to call for help. Authorities arrived soon after, confirming the worst.
So apparently they want me to wait until homicide gets here and make sure it wasn't a murder. I got an update from the sheriff, and he basically said that fire and rescue showed up, said, yeah, he's dead, and left. So now there's someone else. I think it's crime scene, possibly, but they're going to go down and actually examine the body and try to determine if it was self-inflicted or not.
Though he continued his hike, the image stayed in his mind, hard to ignore. In June 2025, a local captured this video near Enderlin, North Dakota.
tiger.
The sky twisted into a wide, rotating meso cyclone, on the verge of becoming a tornado. The cloud system moved slowly but looked massive and alive. It was both beautiful and terrifying, not something I'd stick around to film. Recently, someone shared this strange video. A glowing orange orb seems to shoot out of the nearby woods. It hovers for a second, then suddenly darts toward a parked car and explodes. The blast looks shockingly real, and nobody seems sure what it actually was. Some say it's ball lightning, a rare weather phenomenon that shows up during storms, known to float, flash, or even burst. But the way it hit the car so directly feels too precise to be random. That's why a few are calling it a test of some secret tech, maybe a directed energy weapon. Lots of speculation, but no clear answers. Kev, a solo backpacker in Sri Lanka, was riding his scooter along a quiet road when he spotted an elephant standing still near the bushes, so he slowed down. Then, without warning, the elephant charged straight at him. Horns blared from passing cars, startling the animal just in time. It swerved off, missing Kev by inches. Kev survived, but the encounter was burned into his memory. During an investigation into the woods, Andrew and his team found a deserted office. The evening started like any other investigation, but while they tried to communicate with the paranormal, something else caught their attention.
So it's found us. I don't like that. Can we also address the giggling? Yeah. Like, I'm 99% sure that's actual people outside. Oh my god.
We literally got. We literally got. Smell. Wish. Somebody's here.
Okay, let's go downstairs.
Nice to step. Alright, somebody's here. Oh, great. Come on, you guys, me and Alex up front.
Someone was there. Someone real, not paranormal. Time to leave.
Go. Let the camera.
Careful. Do not run. Yeah, I know. Bottom floor. Is this a way out? Oh, fuck. Where? Find an exit. Just go. Find an exit.
The main exit seemed blocked, so they searched for another way out.
This ain't the way out. I'm trying. Stop panicking.
They tried escaping through dense bushes but heard voices and what sounded like weapons.
How do you know?
I heard them firing. I don't know what it is. It's gonna be a pellet. It sounded like a chainsaw.
No.
It could be a fucking BB gun. It could be something, but it's definitely something we don't want to walk into.
Okay, chill. Get down. What do you say?
He said, come out, do something bad or here. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn up.
Hiding didn't help, and terrifyingly enough, the only way out was back through the building. They ran for their lives, chased by 3 unknown men.
Horrible children. We're professional adults who do this as a career.
Yeah. Let's just go. Fucking hell.
Oh god, I can't even say it.
Aspinall of London?
Aspinall of London.
Something like that.
Do you want me to get you the exact coordinates? The exact? Amazing. Fuck me senseless.
Right.
What the hell was that? What was that all about?
I don't know. That's fucked up though, man. That's so fucked up. That was terrifying. We were all out in the bushes fucking like scrambling through fucking the densest jungle you could imagine.
I am so fucking sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Again, that has never happened.
I never, no, that's literally never happened.
That is the first time that's ever happened.
The attackers were never found. That night wasn't haunted by spirits, it was haunted by something far more dangerous. People. Lucas was walking in the woods of rural Pennsylvania with his friend Gavin when a foul, sudden stench hit them. Expecting a dead animal, Lucas pulled out his phone, just in case. But then came that strange, gut-deep feeling of being watched. Through the trees, he spotted something crouched and huge. It looked like an ape, but stood and moved like a man. Lucas snapped a photo, then filmed it walking into the woods. Frozen in shock, they couldn't speak. Since then, nothing explains it. Whatever it was, Lucas believes it wasn't human. One thing's for sure, if you've made it this far, you should definitely be subscribed. On a cold night, a man took a late drive, choosing a shortcut through remote backwoods. The road was empty, dark, and silent. As he rounded a bend, his headlights caught something.
This. Seen way too many horror movies for this shit. Hell. You're a psycho, mate.
A figure standing dead still in the middle of the road. Why would anyone do that? Around June 14th, 2025, in Bridgeport, West Virginia, 2 men spotted something strange in the sky.
Hey, what is that, bro? Dude, I don't know about a cell phone tower, Monk. Monk? I don't think it's a cell phone tower, bro. Dude, I have never in my life seen anything do what it's doing. Wait, you should come look at my phone. I can't stop this. I've never seen any cell phone tower do what this is doing.
The video shows a bizarre structure seemingly hovering in place. One of them was convinced this wasn't a cell phone tower. To him, it felt otherworldly. Could it have been a drone, or did they truly capture a UFO on camera that night? This man was carefully sawing through the base of a tree with a chainsaw. As the final cut was made and the trunk began to fall, something completely unexpected happened.
Watch out, Zach. It's going to spin over. There's the doggy. Come on. How was that ride? That's a first. So, Dad, I didn't get the squirrel. What happened to the squirrel, baby? The squirrel got away.
A dog emerged from inside the tree. It had apparently chased a squirrel and somehow slipped into a cavity high up in the trunk. Miraculously, the dog was alive and completely unharmed. This man lives deep in the woods, and for safety, he had installed ring cameras around his property. But late one night, they captured something strange. A loud crunch echoed from the backyard, like someone was walking across a gravel path. Seconds later, a pale white figure appeared. Some say it was just a camera glitch, but others are convinced something, or someone, was truly out there that night. Since then, the homeowner has been left shaken, still wondering who, or what, really visited his backyard. This man was outside when he captured something incredible. Clouds above began to spiral, slowly forming a dark, swirling vortex. The vortex seemed to pull nearby clouds inward, tightening, growing. As beautiful as it was, the formation signaled danger. Swirls like this are often the first signs of a tornado. What begins as a gentle twist high in the sky can quickly stretch downward, turning into a destructive funnel. On June 14th at Pacific City Beach in Oregon, a witness spotted a massive drone flying unusually low over the water. It was towing something large, far bigger than a typical drone payload. Moments later, the drone released the object into the ocean and flew away. The witness managed to take a photo. The shape was unclear and there were no visible limbs or features to suggest it was a person, but the size seemed to match. Now, online users are speculating, what would anyone drop into the ocean that big? On March 6, 2025, this YouTube channel uploaded a video called Late Night Trip, documenting their camping experience in the woods. What started as a normal adventure, cutting branches and building a makeshift bridge, quickly turned unsettling.
We gotta just keep moving it that way, towards Keegan.
It's not out. Is it...
What the fuck was that?
Here,
help Jordan, help Jordan. Keep moving it this way.
You got it from the bottom?
It's literally right...
Bottom?
They brushed off the sounds and continued, but then this happened.
Want to explain what we heard?
We heard a big boom above us, which we think it was
I
the
don't
tracks.
know if it was above us, bro. Real shit. 100% feel like that came from behind us.
Oh, that's lighting up good.
Oh, yeah. The boom was weird, wasn't it, Tony?
Yes, it was. Definitely weird. Freaked us all out.
Yeah, don't know about that.
There's nothing.
Nothing at all. What is that?
It might be just a creaking, bro. It's old.
That's not a creak, though.
It sounds like something's getting thrown.
It sounds like something walking on it, you know? Tony.
That's Tony.
Was that you? Tony. Don't lie. Tony. Tony, don't fucking lie. Something threw a rock. Bro, promise.
That was him.
Promise.
It came from that way, dog. There was woods crackling over there.
Keegan, or Tony, get up.
No, it's the fire. It's the fire crackling. We just heard it again.
Dude, it bounced off the metal.
A loud, unexplained boom echoed through the woods, followed by something hitting metal near their camp.
Huh.
I just heard something from that one. Like a oh.
I did not hear it.
Like that, like. burned yourself again? Damn it, Tony.
I hear talking in the distance. 100% just heard talking in the distance.
I don't know if I'm tripping, but I feel like I keep hearing a faint whistling. You're tripping, that might be a car. You didn't hear that? What did it sound like? It's like a... Yeah. You did hear that? Yeah. I keep hearing that. But it's also so quiet out. I feel like if it was a whistle, we'd hear it more clear. Well, the water's right here, so the fact that we can hear it is kind of weird. You know? Because that water's loud. I feel like I just heard twigs snapping. Oh, Tony's right there. He's getting the fuck out of me. I just heard it. Oh, stop. We keep hearing a whistle, bro. Huh? We keep hearing whistling. With a crackling as the fire.
Soon after, faint voices and eerie whistling floated from the darkness. Despite the loud river nearby, they heard it all. Impossible to ignore. In November 2019, YouTuber Moxley's Crazy Adventures uploaded a chilling video from an old graveyard he'd explored before. This time, he returned to see if anything strange would happen, and it did. While filming near a brick wall, something unusual appeared on camera. A dark, shadow-like figure silently gliding past. He didn't respond when he called out, and just moments later, he heard this.
What the hell's that? Hello?
The sound of heavy footsteps crunching through the leaves nearby. Yet no one was visible. One viewer, Spooky Spectre, noted that the figure didn't move like a person. It didn't disturb the bushes. It didn't even make a sound as it passed. In Arizona, on June 9th, 2025, a woman set out to film a simple sunset. But what her camera captured was anything but ordinary. A strange, human-like figure appeared in the sky. The shape didn't resemble a bird or drone. Some viewers dismissed it as a glitch, others called it fake. But then, in the comments, multiple people claimed they had seen the exact same figure. One night in Palmdale, California, a woman captured something strange in the sky and it left her stunned.
Oh my god, where's Daddy? I don't know. Oh my god, I got goosebumps.
Papa, come here, hurry.
Tell Jody and them.
What is that? What in the world is that? Hurry!
What is that?
Hundreds of blinking lights moved silently, drifting in perfect unison above her. At first glance, it looked like a fleet of UFOs, but a more grounded explanation soon surfaced. They were most likely synchronized drones programmed to create coordinated light patterns in the sky. Still, for a moment, it felt like something out of this world. While on vacation, a homeowner decided to check his backdoor camera footage, but in one frame, he spotted something unsettling. A dark figure, crouched low, appeared to be staring straight into the camera. Its posture was strange, and its eyes seemed to reflect the light in an eerie way. Most people think it's just a perfectly timed photo of a dog, but others can't help but wonder, was it really just that? Honestly, it probably was just a dog that wandered into the yard, right? While exploring deep in the eastern Amazon rainforest, this man launched his drone, and captured something truly incredible: an uncontacted tribe believed to be the Yawa. With only around 350 members, the Yawa live completely off the land, untouched by modern society, but their isolation is fragile. As deforestation and outsiders push closer to their territory, their ancient way of life is increasingly under threat. In 2024, Ian from the Midwest Ghost Center returned to the infamous Boyd House, tucked in the woods of Minnesota. And before he even stepped inside, this happened.
Okay, that is insane. There are knocking sounds in the window, and you can't even see anyone. Like if there was someone knocking, you would see them through the window. Whoever's up there knocking, could you show yourself? There's gotta be somebody up there. What the fuck? What the fuck? That freaking doll just got dragged away! Holy shit!
Once inside, the strange activity only intensified.
How many children are haunting this place? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! I just heard little footsteps running right behind me. It was just like boom, 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 boom through the floor. And I could even feel like the vibration in my feet through the floor. Are you running around up here? There's even more orbs. Where'd you run off to? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell? Oh god, something just got moved over here. I freaking heard that. Wait a minute. Is that the stroller? That was not there. I am almost certain that this stroller was not there in the middle of this room. I'm pretty sure it was over there. Against like these beams. Oh god, oh god. All right, I am hearing more footsteps. It literally sounds like there are children all around up here, just running around.
A child's stroller moved on its own. Footsteps echoed throughout the house. Still, Ian pressed on.
Next stop is gonna be the room where that cursed painting is. The cursed monkey painting. This room creeps me out. If there's any spirits in here, could you show yourself? Show yourself anywhere in this room. It's like super cold. You could see the outer edges. That is really strange. This painting should be the same temperature as the rest of this room. But it's not. It's cold. That is really strange. Is this painting cursed? Because it sure seems like it. It's still showing up. This is beyond weird.
One room held something especially unsettling: the infamous monkey painting. According to the property owner, the last time this painting was brought into the room, a massive power outage followed. This time, the painting registered a completely different temperature from the rest of the room. Then suddenly, it had shifted, as if something had tried to knock it off the wall. From there, the activity escalated.
Oh God. Okay, that sounded like a male voice that time. There's like 2 different voices speaking in there. See who's in here. Hello? I thought I heard some voices in here. Minnie or Fred, is that you? There they are again. Holy crap. Dude, there's literally people talking in here. But yet there's nobody. Nobody here.
He heard noises in the next room. To confirm the presence of paranormal activity, he used his EMF detector. Then he saw something.
Whoever's in here, I got a green light in my hand. Could you manifest near this green light? Whoa, look it. It's spiking. Is that you? They are manifesting right here. If that's you, could you make it spike all the way up to red? Whoa. I hope you're okay with me visiting your room. Oh my god. That freaking curtain just moved. Holy moly.
A moment later, he heard footsteps on the stairs. That's when he caught this on camera.
Hello? Oh, those sounded like footsteps. I just heard that clear as day. They were like creaking through the floorboards. There's nobody out here. Who's out here? Holy shit. It sounds like they're going down the stairs. First I heard them through this hallway, and now they're going down the steps. Minnie or Fred? Is that you walking around? Ooh, what was that? Something just appeared down the stairs. It was like a manifestation at the bottom of the steps.
As he moved through the house, faint music began to play. Then, objects shifted and a woman's voice could be heard.
That drawer! This thing just freaking opened! And look, there's no one in here. Oh, holy shit. None whatsoever. Oh, fuck. That cabinet just opened now. Alright, I'm about ready to get the hell out of Dodge. This is absolutely terrifying. Minnie, is that you? Are you tending to the kitchen? Ooh.
Pushing through his fear, Ian entered the children's room.
Whoa. I just heard something over here. It sounded like something got moved. Was it this? This duck? I bet it was. That sounded just like it. Whoa. That sounded like, almost like a giggle. Like a little kid laughing. Holy shit. Dude, this thing just freaking moved again. If you're still in here, could you move one of these dolls? Holy shit. Holy shit. This doll just got tossed onto the floor. And look, there's nothing attached to it. No string. Nothing. Oh my god. I don't think I could take much more of this. No way. Nope. I'm done. No way that freaking closet just opened. Just now.
Eventually, overwhelmed by it all, he made his way out. So, what exactly is haunting the Boyd house? And for more chills, watch this next video.